Dance with my dogs in the nighttime. Trap nigga with the chickens like Popeye. Money changing colors like tie-dye.
What's good, YouTube? Oh my god, I haven't been in front of a camera in forever. Like, it feels so weird. But y'all, I've been gone for a long time, and I apologize. I feel like I should have been over. I think I still like a month or so. I promise y'all that I was grinding. But I'm working a lot. Days off, so it's like, what can I do? But I've been really trying to travel to the weekend. I'm going to take, so basic tips, you feel me? But I'm gonna record, or try to record. I'm trying to go get me a GoPro, because we're going to the water park, and I feel like I should record that. It's gonna be lit. But make sure you like this video before we even start it. Make sure you like it. Make sure you comment down below what other reaction videos you want me to do. And, subscribe to your girl, because, I'm finna be on my stuff. I really am. But I'm finna react to Azealia Banks, puts the water in our cool glass. If you watch that episode, you know she cried. But it's like, let me put my little input in it right quick. It's like, why would you go on a roasting show if you know you was gonna get your feelings hurt? Like, why would you set yourself up for that? But let's get to the video.
Hey guys, for Complex News, I'm Natasha Martinez. Azealia Banks is sounding off yet again on Instagram, but this time she's complaining about her experience at MTV's Wild 'N Out. She called out the cast and crew for a terrible taping that left her in tears. In her Instagram post, she explains she was invited to perform one song instead of joining a comedic rap battle. She insists the show's crew went out of their way to take some jabs at her. She wrote, "I did Wild 'N Out today. There were tons of pre-planned colorist jokes and, of course, Cry Baby Cried. They planned this, hit me on short notice, told me I didn't have to participate in the ass freestyle battles, not my style, and I was going to sing my song and go home." In the comment section, she explained to one fan that she wanted to go off, but there were too many people from Viacom present. She then continued on to explain, "I show up and some guy who's darker than me starts calling me ugly and being colorist. Then all of a sudden, a choir of the most disgustingly basic, local, cattle call, urban, pseudo-comedic, fat because you sit in a chair all day, greasy soul food induced south of the Mason-Dixon self-hatred." Nick Cannon, the creator, producer, and host of the show, responded to Banks' post shortly after. He doesn't go into detail about what happened, but he screenshot an Instagram story about him from Banks that read, "If I were to make fun of Nick Cannon for having lupus and being weak and sickly, if I made a joke that he'd be dead by the end of the year, then Azealia Banks is the bad guy, right?" To which Nick Cannon responded, "Don't you hate when you create your own storms but forget your umbrella? Azealia Banks, we are praying for you, queen. She wildin' out for real." Azalea's rough experience comes a little over a week from the release of her latest single, Treasure Island. That's your news for now. For more on this and the rest of today's story, subscribe to Complex on YouTube. For Complex News, I'm Natasha Martinez.
Alright, so I was on her Instagram. I had to be nosy. Something fair. But I had to be nosy one night, and she was like, it was all the setup, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, her and this dude had gotten an argument. I think it was the producer or somebody like that, and they invited her to the show just to, hurt her feelings, but I don't think that's true, you feel me? People lie these days. But if it is true, then they should never set her up or whatnot. But let me know how you feel about this situation, and yeah, your girl out, please.